Cloves in Nigeria, the spice story you didn't know you needed. Cloves, those aromatic, nail-shaped spice gems that sing up your stew, season your suya and perfume your chai, are more than just culinary royalty. In Nigeria, clove cultivation is a story of promise, perseverance, and profit. Let's take a journey from seed to spice rack and beyond. From far east to farmland, a spicy backstory. Long before cloves found their way into Nigerian soils, they were the darlings of ancient Asian spice routes. Originating from the Maluku Islands in Indonesia, famously dubbed the Spice Islands, cloves traveled across continents via traders and explorers. In Nigeria, the romance with clove farming is relatively recent but rapidly growing, driven by entrepreneurial farmers seeking lucrative alternatives to cash crops like cocoa and rubber. Series Introduction. It's Wednesday, the 18th of February 2026. Welcome to the 150th edition of the Ouria Series. In this video, we do a deep dive into clove farming in Nigeria. Before we get started, we would like to take a moment to welcome you to this channel. If you are visiting us for the first time, please subscribe, smash the like button, share this video, and help us grow our family. If you have already subscribed, then show your support by liking the video and making a comment. Now let's jump right back in. Contemporary clove farming, spice meets strategy. If the early days of clove cultivation in Nigeria were experimental, today's approach is intentional, informed, and increasingly investment-driven. Contemporary clove farming is less about scattering seedlings and hoping for rain, and more about data, discipline, and deliberate market positioning. Modern growers are beginning with site suitability analysis, assessing rainfall patterns, ideally 1,500 to 2,500 millimeters annually, soil pH, a slightly acidic 5.5 to 6.5 is ideal, drainage capacity and elevation. In high-performing belts across Cross River, Akwa Ibom, and parts of Ondo State, farmers are selecting upland plots with natural shade and wind protection to mimic the tropical forest conditions cloves thrive in. Smarter planting, stronger trees. Today's farmers are spacing trees at approximately 6 to 8 meters apart to optimize canopy development and air circulation, a crucial defense against fungal diseases in humid climates. Organic mulching is no longer optional, it is strategic. By conserving soil moisture and suppressing weeds, mulching reduces labor costs while improving soil health over time. Integrated nutrient management is also gaining ground. Rather than relying solely on synthetic fertilizers, progressive farmers are incorporating compost, poultry manure, and green cover crops. The result? Healthier root systems and improved bud formation, which directly correlates to higher essential oil content, the real commercial prize. Integrated pest and disease management. Humidity, while beneficial, can also invite trouble. Contemporary farmers are adopting integrated pest management, IPM techniques, combining field sanitation, biological controls, and selective fungicide use. Routine monitoring and early intervention prevent outbreaks of leaf spot and stem diseases that could otherwise slash yields. Importantly, farmers are also recognizing that prevention is cheaper than cure. Proper pruning, adequate spacing, and good drainage significantly reduce disease pressure and preserve profit margins. Climate smart and risk aware. Climate variability has nudged growers towards smarter water management. In areas with inconsistent rainfall, drip irrigation systems are gradually being introduced, especially on larger plantations. Shade management is also critical. Young clove trees require partial shade, but mature trees perform best with controlled sunlight exposure. Forward-thinking farmers are exploring agroforestry models, intercropping cloves with crops such as plantain or cocoa in the early years. This not only provides interim income, cloves take 4 to 7 years to bear commercially viable yields, but also stabilizes microclimates and improves biodiversity. Market-driven farming. Perhaps the most defining feature of contemporary clove farming in Nigeria is its market orientation. Farmers are no longer producing blindly. They are studying export quality standards, targeting high oil content varieties, engaging in contract farming with spice aggregators, joining cooperatives to strengthen bargaining power. The focus has shifted from mere cultivation to value optimization. Yield per tree matters, but so does grading, moisture control, and post-harvest handling. Technology and training take center stage. Access to agricultural extension services, digital farming communities, and agribusiness training programs is reshaping the sector. WhatsApp groups and online forums now serve as real-time advisory platforms for pest alerts and price updates. Knowledge, once scattered, is becoming shared capital. Private investors and agri-tech startups are also sniffing opportunities. From traceability software to export facilitation services, the ecosystem around clove farming is slowly maturing. In short, contemporary clove farming in Nigeria is no longer a quiet side venture. It is a calculated agribusiness play, blending agronomy, economics, and export ambition. The farmers who treat cloves as a strategy rather than a gamble are the ones turning fragrant buds into flourishing balance sheets. Getting started. Where do the seedlings come from? A successful clove crop begins with quality planting material. In Nigeria, most seedlings are sourced from specialized nurseries, increasingly popping up in spice-friendly regions. Research and agricultural institutes, supplying vetted, disease-free stock. Imported high-yield cultivars. For farmers chasing premium quality. Good seedlings mean robust plants, quicker establishment, and higher yields, the holy trinity of profitable farming. Where cloves love to grow in Nigeria. Not all soil and sunshine are created equal. Cloves thrive best in high humidity regions with ample rainfall. Loamy, well-drained soils rich in organic matter. Elevated terrains with stable temperatures. In Nigeria, these conditions are mostly found in Cross River State, Akwa Ibom, Abia, Imo, Ondo. These states combine the wet, warm climates cloves adore with fertile soils that support vigorous growth. Cultivation, more art than accident. Cloves are perennial evergreen trees, but what their leafy charm belies is the level of tender love and care required. Successful cultivation hinges on proper spacing, giving each tree room to breathe and branch. Mulching and weed control, to protect tender roots. Balanced nutrition, organic matter, and timely fertilizer applications. Pest and disease management, especially against fungal foes in humid tropics. The result? Trees that can keep producing for 40+ years, a long-term investment that keeps paying. Harvesting. Timing is everything. Cloves are harvested when the unopened flower buds turn rosy pink, not too early, not too late. Harvesting is a meticulous affair. Handpick the buds, precision matters. Sort by maturity. Uniform batches dry more evenly. Avoid rain damage. Moisture is the enemy at this stage. Get it right, and you'll have cloves rich in essential oils and intense aroma, the hallmarks of premium spice. Processing, from field to fragrant fortune. Once harvested, cloves undergo a transformation. Sun-drying, spread thin under clean conditions until shriveled but still aromatic. Grading, size, color, and oil content determine market tiers. Packaging, airtight bags or containers preserve quality for storage and transport. At every stage, care safeguards flavor and commercial value, because a poorly dried clove is a lost opportunity. Domestic value chain, spice it up locally. Within Nigeria, cloves fuel multiple industries. Culinary markets, restaurants, hotels, and home cooks crave authentic flavor. Traditional medicine, herbalists leverage cloves' antiseptic reputation. Cosmetics and toiletries, perfumeries and soap makers prize aromatic extracts. Local processing hubs and cooperatives are starting to emerge, adding value before the spice ever reaches a shelf. Export value chain, going global with spice. For many growers, the real prize is export. Quality control, meeting international grade standards. Certification and documentation, ensuring traceability and compliance. Logistics and cold chain management, protecting product en route. Nigeria's clove exports are still growing, but with global tastes shifting toward natural spices and ethical sourcing, the future smells sweet. Why cloves? A spice worth your soil. Cloves are more than a crop, they're a long-term income stream with multiple market touchpoints, from your local kitchen to international spice bazaars. With the right care, knowledge, and entrepreneurial spirit, Nigerian clove farming could become a cornerstone of agricultural success. Quote of the week. The master's eye is the best fertilizer. Pliny the Elder.